Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome to FACEIT TV for some Oceanic action here with me and Threat. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Have you casted Oceania before?
Well, I casted a few games, immunity games at the last LAN final, but that's it. So this is going to be really interesting for me.
Well, there's been so many changes in the entire scene that it's been rather difficult to keep up with any of it. so it's going to be fun to see how these teams are doing with their new lineups. And of course, you know, the old Vox is now Renegades, and so now that there is the new Vox, and of course we will see them first of all against Exile5. And Exile5 is an interesting team because I think they've had some changes as well. Like everyone's had some changes here and there, so it's quite hard to keep track of. But originally that was, you know, Dizzy, Zusi, ofnu, Ferg, Destiny, these players. But got a few changes there, and Mirage will be the first game as well. So as far as Oceania goes, and all these changes, it seems like, you know, Immunity and Renegades are still up there. Like recently, you know, Renegades were able to defeat Immunity on LAN, and that's always been the battle between those two teams. Renegade, I guess I'm going to have to get used to calling them Renegades now. Like Vox is such a, it's like Fnatic or something. Like
yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, so with the Renegades lineup, they seem to have more star power, they seem to have more power, just raw power, just generally speaking. And I mean, what do you think about them? Because when they came to Europe, everyone will remember the Gfinity. They did really well, and it was partly due to their style. Like they just had some strong basics and backed up by very good individual play.
Yeah, I mean, I've been more impressed by Renegades than Immunity. Immunity did beat some team here, I think. Maybe it was Liquid. Yeah, which is okay, I guess.
They almost beat NIP and Dust too.
Oh yeah, that's true. 14-16. Yeah, I remember that game. But yeah, Renegade should be the favorite in this league, for me at least. I mean, Immunity, surely they can beat them, but it might be like 70-30.
It's one of those things where you have two teams, and if you either play against each other a lot or you're from the same region, you can know how to beat that team, but you might not know how to beat any other team on that level. Like this is actually like the practice partner concept. Even if they're not practice partners, I think it can still apply here, because you know they can study so many of the demos of Xbox, of Renegades, Immunity that is. So let's say like Immunity can always defeat them, but Immunity will never do well. Will never do quite as well at the moment in the European scene as Vox were able, Renegades were able to do.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. A lot of the time that's happened in the Swedish scene as well, where the top two teams, the best team, who will always get the upper hand at international tournaments, but like when they play each other, it's completely 50-50.
Yeah. It's interesting because these two teams, Renegades and Immunity, will actually play each other tomorrow, so that'd be very cool to see. But the other thing as well is that I actually experienced that firsthand when I was playing a lot of Quake. I would have like certain practice partners, and the people that I would play with the most, like some of the very, very good ones, I'd be able to beat them in tournaments. Like it'd be so much easier because I could take all these little risks that don't make any sense, like, in the general scheme of things. But against that specific person, it's like, well, I know I can take that risk because I know how they play. So it's like it becomes a different game at that point. It's a very interesting idea. But regarding these teams right now, or some of the new ones with new lineups and stuff, it's gonna be very hard to. Yeah, you have to have strong basics. You can get really far with strong basics against newer teams, I think, and new lineups.
Yeah, we have gazR in Exile5, which for me he is the most famous Australian player. That's what I think, at least, because of all his. I don't know if you've seen any of his like rage clips on YouTube.
No, I haven't seen any of that actually.
So if you YouTube gazR rage, you will see some kind of funny clips.
Like what is this exactly?
Well, it's more like when they're winning and he gets super excited and just try to psych the opponents, but it's like pushing it a little bit too far.
Really? Nice. I haven't seen any of this. Don't know how this has actually gone by me. I don't know. As far as do you remember the old? Actually, hang on. As far as like topics go for the Oceanic region, what do you think needs to happen for them? What do you think would be the best step for them? Do they just need to go to Europe, to NA and stuff like this? Like, you know, we've seen, of course, Keystars, you know, moving into NA to try to better themselves. Do they need to do that to actually compete in the world level?
I mean, you can still compete, kinda. We saw Cloud9 at the ESL Pro League now, did okay. I mean, might even go to the final. But if you really want to be consistent, I think the best solution is just move to Europe. Or invent some new kind of internet, so you can play versus Europe.
Invent some new internet. Well, we'll be jumping into Mirage now between Vox and Exile5. So let's see how things go. We'll be jumping off with the knife round straight away. And, well, do you have any predictions? Because
I know gazR, so I'm gonna say Exile5. Very deep analysis here.
I think Exile5 as well. I think on paper that they should win. We'll have to see exactly how it's going to actually happen. We're going to get, of course, Exile5 winning the knife.
I remember so random. We always came in the same group as gazR, Destiny, and Ferg. I think those guys, every single, like WCG.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see how things pan out here. Yeah, I think Exile5, I'm expecting them to have a fairly strong game. But that said, I'm not sure of how this combination works with Vox. I mean, these players have played together quite a bit actually. Nova, MoeycQ, teddyt, and Mont from what I've seen. All right, so we'll be live with the pistol. We have 3 Kevlar. We have no kit actually on. Oh no, okay, sorry. There is a kit on Destiny. My bad. Yeah, so 3 Kevlars, 1 kit, and an incendiary on ofnu. I can only imagine he's playing towards B. Yeah, they're actually playing an older style, which is the A retake with 3 towards B. That's actually pretty old school.
Yeah, it's still very effective because there's no hard counter to it.
And we're going to see the B rush as well, so it should actually work out for them. Let's see how the nades come into play. Yeah, there was the incendiary. That's actually pretty well placed there by the car. It's going to be very, very annoying. And 2 frags going the way already of Exile5 as ofnu is going to make his way in close to the bomber. He's going to take down teddyt, and it's going to be just 1 player left, Mont by the car. And well, looks pretty good here for Exile5. That incendiary actually worked out quite well, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to buy Molotov as CT, but I still think it's a lot better to buy more nades. And a thing that I haven't seen for a while, which we saw like a few years ago, is that you actually, 1 guy buys a flash and 2 P250s and drop them to 2 guys that buys armor. I actually think that's a very strong play. 2 P250s on guys with armor is better than 1 guy with a Molotov.
Yeah, you don't really see that enough these days. Not yet, at least. And we actually see ofnu going straight away for an M4, and the rest of the team is having the MP9s and MP7s. And looks like Vox just want to they're actually going for the full eco, of course, because they get the bomb down. So they're going to train it into the B bomb site. This shouldn't go well for them at all. Let's have a look and see how things kick off. Oh wow, that grenade actually did 1 left them on 1 HP, 99 damage from that grenade. We'll see the MP7s, the MP9s do the rest of the work. Here for Exile5, they'll pick up their 2nd round, and we'll see Vox going for the buy. So pretty standard play at the moment.
Yeah, very standard play. Usually you see a bit more pistols on the T side on that full eco, usually by P250s and a few nades, but they just went for the full eco.
Yeah, so we actually see everyone going towards B again. They're just going to go for another B rush. Interesting. If they are going to do this with guns, if they have some kind of set play. Yeah, it looks like they're just going to go for it. This is actually going to be very cool to see what they have in store here. Look, everyone is lining up the grenades. And there's a mid push coming in from Exile5, so not sure if they'll see this in time, but they should have a fast flanking player or 2. As in goes Vox Eminor. It's going to be Ferg who takes down 1 close range. But they are into the bomb site, so this execute is going to give them the bomb plant. But can they actually get it into the round victory, get that conversion going? Nova will take down Payback already, as we have a 3-on-3 situation on our hands. And gazR's going to go in close with the AWP. It's just going to be Mont left by the car once again. Does a nice shot there onto Destiny, sorry, but it's going to be gazR with the last frag and defuse for ofnu.
And the thing about the B execute with smokes is, in general, it's not really good at all, because now for Exile5, there was actually 1 guy who played aggressive up in B apps, but usually what you want to do is just fall back towards forest and just hide in the smoke. So the smokes usually work against UST. And the second thing is they did the execute right away, which means that the guy on short hadn't really been able to push up mid yet. So he was actually closer to B than if they would have waited a few extra seconds.
Well, we might get a more... well, they actually only have some pistols and 4 smokes, actually. So looks like they have some kind of execute in mind. I can only imagine for being able to plant that bomb, but it's going to be rather difficult. Let's see how they actually go for this one. Now, they are waiting for some of the pre-nades from Exile5 to wear away. And that smoke by Slope will now dissipate. Destiny in a very forward position here. Now, will he get close to Slope and get flashed in? Because this would be a nice timing for that. Of course, we will get the delayed execute onto this A bomb site here from Vox. But there's actually 4 players that are pretty darn close. I mean, the player voice short, it could very quickly hop over into connector and be present onto the bomb site. So they are going to have to be quick here. Nades are going to go over. Destiny's going to spot it. He already takes 1 frag. In come the pop flashes, and this should be completely cleaned up here. 3 kills in a row there with no response for Exile5. ofnu is cleaning up all these Ts, indeed, and it's going to be 4-0.
Yeah, and it's going to be the second round by here for Vox. Let's see if they try to go for a more default style than just going for the B execute right away. And yeah, it looks like they're gonna go for a more default style. Actually, they're gonna go 2 players towards A. Usually you see teams go 4 towards mid and 1 lurker towards A.
And just a quick spotting there into mid from Payback. He's going to play defensively though and fall back away. We have also a member of Exile5 in connector, gazR with the AWP. He's actually going to get tagged down by MoeycQ. Kind of a nice pre-fire there from MoeycQ. As gazR is down to 22 HP now. So this is kind of nice from Vox. They've been able to push back the players on mid just enough so they can take control of it. But they do need to get something out of it still. They need to be able to pick up the control on short or into connector. Something like that would be very important for them to actually convert into. However, so far, they are going to lose a member. MoeycQ does go down. Nice kill there from Mungo into the connector. Payback is down, but there's still 1 more player. It's Destiny. He's actually going to just dart out straight away. They will never expect that one, and he will pick up the kill because of it. So 4-on-2 here for Exile5. They look very strong, and we get the Hail Mary from Vox. He's going to go for that B play quickly through the apps, and Ferg is below. Here's Nova and teddyt over into the site, and Ferg will get the spray down there. Trade comes in, but we should have the rest of Exile5 now swarming around them. And gazR's actually pretty low here, so Nova might be actually able to get the kill, but nope. gazR gets the shot, and it will be another round for Exile5. Looking pretty good so far.
Yeah, very, very simple round there. Just doing a default, going for the trades, then going towards a B push. And Exile5 just winning all the trades.
Actually, Destiny's died once, ofnu's died once, and gazR's died 0 times for Exile5 in the first 5 rounds. So that's actually kind of crazy, because it means that they've built up a lot of money due to that.
Oh, they're going 5 people A slope?
Whoa, this is pretty interesting, to say the least. Will it actually work out here for them? Well, they're going to get the entries, so you can't argue with that. It's going to be now a 4 versus 3. In come more entries, though, from Vox. It's going to be Nova onto Ferg. Now the bomb will get planted, and things will look better and better here for Vox. I'm not sure that if these 5-man slope plays should be encouraged with such a result, but they're getting the kills. So gazR in with a quick one onto teddyt though. What extra damage can he pull off here? They got a lot of cash, so he might as well go for it. He will go down though in the end. Yeah,
the thing is, it's good to go for the fast slope push to get that timing where you walk through the smoke and just catch the players on the side off guard. However, usually you want to do it with at least 1 or 2 people in Palace. You can even have 1 guy towards mid to draw some attention. You don't really need 5 people, and they didn't need 5 people there either. They could have only had 3 people there, and it would have worked.
Yeah, indeed. Alright, well, we are going to see Exile5 now with another man up mid again. It's Destiny able to take a long-range engagement with the M4, picks up the kill onto Mont and falls right back there with the advantage. Another nice proactive play from Exile5, and again, they're in a position whereby if they are able to actually win this one, they're going to put Vox into hard economic times. They did win the last round fairly cleanly though, so they should be able to buy again, but this is definitely going to be painful for them if they lose this one. So here we go. We've got Nova looking to get himself back into potentially some control here in middle.
And we have one guy in T-spawn flanking them now, so they know that they're all in mid or towards B.
Yeah, Exile5, they're being very proactive, and I like how they're not kind of overstepping their advantages as well, not trying to be too greedy so far. Getting the kills, falling back when they have those early advantages. Nova will actually kill ofnu towards connector though, and Ferg is going to die in mid also. So now it's a 2-on-3 in favor of Vox, who look to be getting kind of trapped in mid, but now they're able to actually escape into A, and they are looking at a potential bomb plant. The gazR could ruin them though. Oh, he looked for the wallbang. Oh no, unfortunate there. Oh no. The messing up the jumps there did cost him massively. But Payback able to make it a 1 versus 1. Getting the incendiary down there to try to discourage Nova from actually going up. Although he needs him to peek.
He has to tap the bomb.
There it is. And 1-on-1 will be lost there. Very interesting situation. Indeed. I was going to say, like, throwing the incendiary, but not, like, tapping the bomb, indeed, is well, yeah. Then the incendiary play doesn't do anything.
Yeah, especially since he didn't have a kit. It would have probably forced him up the slope, standing in the Molotov, and you can kill him in the Molotov. And they shouldn't have lost that from that position where they had one guy in T-spawn. I don't understand why they peeked in mid when they know for 100% sure like that they're all going mid or B. They could have just played it super defensive.
They are going to feel the sting. But, well, we'll have a quick entry into Palace there from Exile5's Ferg. And they will claim the AK as well. They don't have any armor to work with, which is unfortunate for them. But, yeah, so far, it's going to be a 1-for-1. And Vox moving together as a unit towards that B-bomb site. So, playing it correctly there. Wow. Ferg actually picking up the kill onto the Mungo. So, they're doing some damage here with these weapons. It's kind of nice. So, would you like the save of this AK, or do you want to see it do more damage? They actually have a 2-on-2,
and they have all. They should go for this.
Yeah, and they're actually going to try to. Well, ofnu is going to go for it, and okay, folks, coming back. ofnu picks up the kill onto Mont. They have a 2-on-1 somehow. No one has bought any Kevlar. Nova's in the shop at the moment. He's looking to see what he can get done, listening in for that bomb defuse attempt from the CTs. Oh, he's going to spring out just in the right moment. Catches both players. And reclaims the AWP. Nova saves the day. That was a very expensive round, though, for Vox.
Yeah, good eco from Exile5 means they can put some pressure on Vox now. They will be able to buy one more round, I think. No, I actually think they have to eco if they lose this. And they're gonna go for it again, then. 5 people, A slope.
Okay, well, one is spotted there by gazR, so he's going to be on high alerts. And the other player also close on Shadow. If they get the right counter flashes, these CTs, they should just crush this if it moves up. But Vox are going to actually put 2 players back through T-spawn, make that 4 players or the entire lineup potentially. It would be nice if they leave 1 or 2 towards T-slope and Palace, and that's what they're going to do. But here comes Payback there with that mid push. We're seeing a lot of those mid pushes here from Exile5. Once again, it's going to spot the bomb and get the kill. And Payback's actually holding his position as well. He could get teammates to try to get up there to support him, but they are trying to also get ahead of the B plays here. So they have the 2 players on the B bomb site from Exile5. ofnu picks one up in underpass. Again, Exile5 all in reading the map while moving in the map correctly, picking up the kills. But in comes Mont from Palace to try to cause some issues here for the CTs. So far, so good for Exile5. Bomb is going to make its way towards the A bomb site. There's 3 players here for the CTs on this bomb site, so should be a good effort for the defense here, but this individual play is stunning from Vox. That is completely saving them at the moment. Bursting out of the apartments into the bomb plant onto A. It's all down to gazR with the AWP, and he's going to get tapped down by Mont, and that was an incredible round there from Mont.
Yeah, very nice individual skill here from Vox. Saves them almost every single round they won. Because it's very odd that they decide first to go for the 5-man A-slope push. Didn't work. They fall back to a default, lose 2 players, and then they just win the round.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it always looks like Exile5 are in better positions and are reading the map better than their opponents, but they aren't able to play the advantages, I guess, optimally so far. From what we've seen, we get a 5-man apartment push here from Vox, and there is a stack as well from Exile5. They will take down 2 players immediately. Lots of damage being done. The kill tracker is just full of text at the moment, as it's going to be ofnu trying to pick up one more. He's going to get it as well. So good damage done here by Exile5 again. And he might even still get 1 kill if MoeycQ misses the shot, but he won't. So 5-5 now, and Exile5 should be on another buy indeed.
Come on, the 5-man push A-slop again. Oh no, they're looking towards mid. Too bad.
Yeah, it's very interesting so far. We have an auto sniper on gazR. What do you think of this? It's actually really good on this map.
Yeah, if you play it towards the ticket booth, and you can just spam the smoke even if you get smoked, so it's a very, very strong weapon on Mirage. And it looks like they're gonna do their B execute here. I like the addition of having one guy lurking in mid.
Even though he did get tagged down to 16 HP this time, it is a good idea indeed. We're going to see the push come in now from these terrorist players of Vox Eminor as they drop out of the apartments. It will be the first kill going the way of Mont once again. His entries are starting to get really hot. teddyt as well chiming in with one, but ofnu's managed to get himself around the side of the smoke, looking for some sneaky kills. He's going to pick up one. Ferg gets another one as well, but it's just down to ofnu and gazR with the Scar 20 now to make it happen here for the team. And oh my goodness, the position is really awkward here for gazR. He's going to get only a single kill with that, and 2 players will survive here for Vox. So they will take the lead now, 6-5.
And it looks like there was some kind of miscommunication here from Exile5, because the guy holding B did, as I talked about earlier, just try to hide in the smoke towards forest, which is the best thing you could do. However, you have to be clear with your teammates that they can be out on the B side when you're hiding in the smoke. And it looked like Exile5 just ran out from kitchen and thought, since the guy was alive on B, that no one was out, and then they just got killed from the side.
Yeah, and now we're going to see another one of those mid pushes from Exile5 that's been working out so well for them. So here we go. It's going to be just a hold though from them at the moment. They're not going to go all the way up just yet, and we will have Vox just chilling. So you can see that they are feeling some of the early round aggressions, and they're trying to catch them off guard. And Mont almost does just that. Payback is trying to sprint away. He's going to get caught by Mont, and Vox Eminor start the round with a 1-man advantage. There's still gazR though. I think it's gazR just up short, like pretty far up there. Yeah, okay, he's falling back now to. Yeah, it was indeed gazR, like falling back up to short though, towards the B-bomb site. And the timing couldn't be better right now, because in comes the entire lineup of Vox Eminor through the apartments into that site. Ferg is there though, and he is going to spray down 2 players. Pretty decent result. gazR's still alive as well. So Exile5 look very strong in this round against this 5-man push. And yeah, gazR's going to take down 1 more player. And we will have a pretty solid round here for Exile5.
Yeah, Vox getting the enter frag and then just trying to go for a B push once again just didn't work out. And wouldn't be surprised if they're gonna go back towards A now. He's what? He's actually gonna get the plant.
Wow, he actually gets the plant here. And with 2 HP, I'm not gonna say that it's gonna be a winnable round, but if he actually had full HP or here, you know, it could happen. But he's gonna find the first player. gazR should be able to take him down here. He's got no HP, so there it is. Does find the kill. But he actually got an extra frag there and a bomb down. That's a pretty big difference.
Yeah, I mean, it's very surprising that they just stacked all 3 people B. Maybe they thought they had a bomb. I don't know. It's still very surprising that he got the plant in 1 kill. It means that they can actually force Exile5 to an eco here if they win this round. Come on, 5-man push, A-slope.
You're a fan.
No.
Okay, so we will get the maybe a 5-man push in mid. Bomb is going to the apartments, the B apartments. And yeah, Vox have 4 players present in mid here. I do always like to see big mid presence early on just to take control away from the CTs. And 3 players turning up for Exile5, and gazR's rattling off the shots, getting the kills as well. So 4 versus 3 here for Exile5 as the bomb is down in the apartments. And Vox, they didn't get anything really from that mid control, not too much. The CTs have backed away though, and Vox have left a man in there, but that is a nasty tag onto teddyt. That is very nasty indeed. And that might just be enough damage to shut this round down. We'll have to see if Vox can actually recover from this position.
And is the bomb? Yeah, the bomb is actually going alone. A slope, whilst the other two players are going mid. Very risky play, but they're in a 2v4. I guess they have to take a risk.
Yeah, and it's going to be pretty impossible here for Vox to get in. And again, another peek onto gaz's position by the chair in middle. And that will not go so well for Vox. Nova now looking for something incredible. In search of the incredible. As he makes his way up the slope, Destiny's going to spot him though. He can make the call to his team. He's going to fluff the flash himself. But his teammates are there to support him now. This should be fine. There's no time really for anything to happen here for Nova. And he does get a single kill, immediately traded. And Exile5 go up 7 rounds to 6.
And it's a very tight game considering Exile5 was up 5-0 and it looks like they just were completely dominating because 3 players had 1 death at that point, I think.
Oh, we'll get your 5-man slope push again. It's a rush timing though, but so far is it going to be doing much damage? It's a nice nade there. It's going to take down Nova and Destiny will spray down the rest. So pretty clean round there for Exile5 against the Eco. Now we'll see the AKs again for Vox. And how many Molotovs will we see? Just the one.
And an HE on teddyt. Usually you want to buy the Molotov in favor of the HE.
Yes, it's so cheap on the terrorist side, it's not fair.
I'm very surprised that we can actually see this from a lot of top teams buying the HE when they have $100 left. Then you can just go for the Molotov.
It's so much better. We're going to get the push here. 4-man up slope, 1 in Palace. And Exile5 looking to go for the defense there. They're actually going to spot the play from the T, so they know exactly what's going on at this point. However, the CTs will lose Mr. Shadow in payback, and it's actually looking pretty strong here. Nova and Mungo coming in with a double each, and now Ferg needs to save it. He's got full everything. He's got all the nades as well to use in this position. He's going to drop into Sandwich, pick off the kill onto Mungo. Can't get it on Nova, who had 7 HP. And, well, Vox are going to win that round.
Yeah, 8-7 to Exile5. It might be a close game, however, if Vox wins the pistol round on the CT side, they should win this. I mean, then they should be up 10-8 if they don't lose the force buy. And there's CT on Mirage.
Yeah, I still feel like Exile5 should win though. We'll have to see. I mean, we'll have to see how the pistol goes, as you say. But I feel like Exile5 have more coordination that should, in theory, help them on the T side a lot.
Yeah, I completely agree. Vox just outskill them in most situations.
Yeah, that's the big thing. And the interesting spot about that is that if you look at the scores here, is, I mean, Nova did consistently was fragging pretty well, but we saw Mont, for example, pick up a lot of big rounds where he got like 3 entries or something, but that happened to kind of each player. Like there was rounds where Mungo did the same thing and MoeycQ did the same thing. Like they each stepped up in certain rounds, so it wasn't consistently one or two players always delivering. You never knew who was going to be able to get those multiple round saving entries. So interesting here from these teams. We'll have to see how this goes here in pistol. We're going to see the A retake as well, exactly the same pistol from Vox. So looks like Exile5 are making their way in for the A bomb plant, and the retake game is going to begin sooner here for Vox Eminor. But they might not even get a chance to actually retake the bomb site if they can't retake CT spawn or some of these more forward positions. 4 versus 2 for Exile5. They're doing quite well with the Glocks. We'll have ofnu with 3 kills there as well. Mont left in CT spawn, and he's not going to get all that much done just yet. They don't need to really challenge him here. But there will be the first player dead. Got to be careful in rounds like this, but there's no time really to make this one happen at this point. Mont looking for the frag there onto gazR. He's going to pick it up. Can't frag the last player, and the round will be won by Exile5. Now, I wonder, will Vox Eminor go for the force up?
There was a cool pistol round from Exile5. They had one guy faking towards B with nades, and that usually calls the rotation from the guy in window and the guy in short. which means you have an open window in mid. So you can just go for the mid push, which they did, and just split towards A.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see whether or not we get a good round of damage here from Vox, considering that they invested nothing into this. And, well, so far, not much going on here for the stack of Vox. They've not found anything. And Exile5 doing the usual fact-finding here. So it will be interesting to see whether or not they'll actually locate the stack or just go for it. They've got a place fairly deep on the B apartments. So we'll have to see whether or not they'll actually confirm that the stack is on A. We have a push from one of these players from Vox into T-spawn. He might actually catch gazR there. And I think gazR must have heard him. He's going to turn around and get the kill there. Goes down to 16 HP. So good from Exile5. They avoided the stack, and now they're going out for the frags, which I think is pretty good now they've identified that there's no force. And
Vox, I mean, we have talked a lot about not going for the force ban the second round of the CT half, but not going for even P250s. That's just pushing it a bit too far, because a P250 is $300. So maybe Vox feels like they need to do a Pyjamas buy here the next round. I don't know. Because, I mean, you agree, don't you, that you should buy P250s because they're only $300.
Yeah, they're very cost efficient. Yeah. Very, very cost efficient. Right, so we are going to see 10-7 now. Exile5 still with the SMGs, and now we get Vox. Okay, they have almost another full save. I mean, as a Deagle and as a PT15 and 5-7, but two like players, Mungo and Moey, are actually full saving here as well. A lot of them in middle, looking for that early kill to pick up a weapon or something like that from one of these Exile5 players. That would be really, really nice for them. Oh, that was pretty solid there from Mont. ofnu's going to go down. And trouble here for Exile5. They're actually down a player against these CTs. And the bomb has been discovered as well by Vox Eminor towards T-spawn. Nova's there. He's got the 5-7 as well. One of the stronger pistols. And teddyt's picked up an MP7. So definitely a chance here for Vox Eminor to do more damage, even win the round. But these few frags coming in from Exile5 are definitely going to make teddyt's life rather difficult as Exile5 go for the B play with that bomb.
Yeah, there's nothing he can do in this position, teddyt, unless Exile5 makes a big mistake.
Oh, it looks like he wants to try to get away with that. You can use the MP7 pretty well into the buy rounds.
Yeah, that's actually true, especially on Mirage. However, seeing that they went for 2 full ecos, I really think they want to have a full arsenal of weapons next round.
Yeah,
with all the nades.
Well, 3 kills that round. It's not too shabby, to be honest. And you're going to see all the money on Vox Eminor. It's nice to see more economic play and more focus on your own buy rounds. That's always good to see. And you can also see how much equipment they have been able to buy now. They've got pretty much everything, which is really nice. But of course, the pressure does fall into actually being able to take this round. So Exile5, what are they going to do? Looks like they actually want to. Are they going to go for the fake
on the first weapon round? This is actually pretty cool.
Yeah. This is really funny, actually. It's such a crazy, risky play, but hey, if it works, that's going to be pretty awesome, to be honest. We're going to get all the nades over towards A for the fake. Now, can they actually sell this to Vox? Oh, Mungo's really close. He's going to pick up the first kill. They need to get frags here to sell this. Actually, they rotate one man back actually to help the bomber out. So can they actually sell this? They still need to get frags. There's 4 players on the A bomb site. gazR's going to kill Payback with his own grenade. And now things get very, very, very awkward here, considering that Mont was staying by the van as well, undiscovered, just sitting there the entire time having a picnic, and then killing some T's.
Yeah, the biggest problem with doing the one-man fake is that if they see, let's say they see 3 or 4 smokes towards A, they can actually rotate everyone. Just kill the guys on A, and then you're in a 1v4, 1v5 after plant, so the fake doesn't really matter that much, because you need 2 players to defend the bomb.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to actually give yourself a chance to win the round, not just a chance at the bomb plants. So 2 players here in mid for Exile5. Ofnu will go down to teddyt's little push, and looks like they want to. Well, they're moving quite a few players through underpass here. Oh, nice shot there from Payback. deoxiDE comes in with a pick onto B as well, and that will force a rotation from both the Ts and the CTs into that B bomb site. teddyt will lock down deoxiDE though. That's a very key kill actually. He can continue to slow them down, delay them with the grenades now as well. And now they can't really cross over. There's been too much time for the CTs to rotate that they would be walking into a death trap. Now, how willing are they to do that? Looks like they'll just add some delay and then continue the effort towards B. But teddyt's going to spot it, and the rotation can definitely be cemented now for Vox, knowing exactly what's going on. But teddyt will fall in the end. Nova needs to deliver right now. He's going to get one of the frags. It is Payback who's left alive. He's got 30 seconds to use as well. And a couple grenades also. But we are going to get very slow play here, and that's exactly what they should do. They force him to plant the bomb, but we get the peek from Mungo, and Payback with a very, very fast kill. Oh my goodness, what a clutch there from Payback. That was excellent work by him. He should never have won that round.
I mean, it's still tricky to play that 2v1 around those pillars, because you never know which side is going to push. So it's very hard to force the 2v1 engagement. Maybe the guy in kitchen should have jumped out, so they could have actually just gone for the refrag. Because if he goes for the long peek from kitchen, there's no way the other guy can just help him right away. So I guess you have a point there.
Yeah, it's pretty tough. 12-8 is the score though. Exile5 starting to pull ahead, but we will get some aggressive play from the CTs in middle once again. And once again, teddyt will pick up the kill onto ofnu there. So really annoying is Vox, to be honest. A bit of a nuisance in middle against Exile5.
Are they going for the B execute if we can spectate the guys in B house?
The other thing here as well is that they lost a man in mid early on. That's a guy with nades. They don't actually have many grenades here. They got one smoke actually.
I'm very surprised that going for the B execute with smokes is so popular. Because it's not that good, to be honest.
Well, we're going to have Monster locking down short, and that's incredibly strong to just win against the B push. If you have short and they can only come through the apartments, it is so hard for the Ts. So incredibly hard. There's 3 players there as well. And in Exile5 go against these 3 CTs on the B-bomb side. They take down one actually, 1 for 1. But they will line up here for MoeycQ. He'll easily finish them off. And Vox will pick up the round there.
Yeah, it was a nice try going for the B split. However, it looked like the 3 guys in B apps just waited for something to happen from short. Usually it's better to actually pressure from B house at the same time, because it means that the guy on short feels like he has to fall back. He can't take a good angle because he's scared of peeks from the windows, and just makes it a lot easier for the guys pushing up the catwalk.
Yeah, we'll have a full pistol eco from Exile5 into the A bomb sites. Now, a fast timing like this into the A bomb site could go well if they had rifles as well. So it's something that's always worth trying out. But have we seen them execute into the A site once?
Yeah, I don't think so. Not on a weapon round. And yeah, I agree with you. If you go for the fast, just walk up slope, maybe have one guy palace timing, it's actually very strong. You want to combine that with the smoke you throw from T-spawn, which blocks off the peek from window by landing on short, and which usually forces one extra guy towards mid. And they're gonna go for it. 3 guys slope, 1 guy palace.
Okay, yeah, let's see how well this goes in the long term. We have Nova looking down towards the slope as well, as the bomb is ready to go in. So those smokes from the CTs are being quite annoying at the moment, and they want to wait for them. So deoxiDE just providing a bit of a distraction here towards B's actually going to get the entry. This could work very well. Vox actually pushed up mid as well with the player, but which direction is he going to go now as Destiny takes over the B bomb site? They are just going to get picks all over the place as there's only 2 players left here from Vox Eminor. One is on T-spawn, he's now dead, and the other one was spotted towards A, so they know exactly where Mungo is. And let's see if they can shut him down here. He's going to... Oh, this should be so easy to get the kill here. And he's even going to get the knife. The Lannisters send their regards.
Yeah, that was just pure individual performance from Destiny. If you can send one guy towards B and he kills both guys,
yeah,
then the round should be extremely easy to win from that position.
So 13 to 10, and well, Vox looking like they're in trouble. They've got a very awkward buy, not a lot of nades. Deagle and a P90, AWP in there. It's a bit of a jumble sale. ofnu's going to go for the old walk through the smoke trick on short. That's one of my favorites. And well, Vox, they can respond though. Mungo in Palace is going to pick up a kill, get himself an AK, but he will get shot down in the side. Nice that gazR did not let him get away there. Would have been very annoying for Exile5 had he allowed for that to happen. And we are going to see Exile5 moving into the A bomb site for this this last effort at the bomb plants. However, Nova will pick off Ferg, the alarm bells are now ringing here for Vox, as all attention is now towards the A bomb site. ofnu will pick up Nova. 2 players left now. MoeycQ spotted towards CT, and Mont is going to rotate back through the vent. Now, they should be able to stop both these CTs in these positions. There's a 1-on-1. Mont's actually going to win it there, but there is a player in mid. This is very scary right now for Exile5. They're in a 2-on-2 here. Mont is coming in from the back. He's got a good angle. He's going to win the next duel against gazR as well. All is on ofnu at the moment. He's already got 3 kills. Can he make it 4? MoeycQ goes in. Oh my goodness, picks up the grenade and switches to it promptly. Somehow survives there.
Yeah, that's too far.
Too deep indeed, and ofnu will pick up the kill. He didn't even get tagged. He will even potentially pick up the AWP. No, he doesn't want it. But yeah, good round there from ofnu.
And it all came down to the missed op shot from ticket booth there from the guy going up slope with the bomb. After that, you can just get the bomb plat towards connector, and even if you're in a 2v1, it's so hard to play versus that connector guy.
Okay, we have force up here from Vox. They don't want to let Exile5 bring it to match point, so Deegs, armor, CZ, and a kit on Nova. Big mid presence here from Vox with those pistols at the moment. Exile5 will go for the A play though, and there will be 4 players here for Vox, fast to respond. And the nades will sail in here from Exile5 as they try to wedge their way into the bomb site. Slowly but surely, they should be able to get in there on top of that bomb plant. However, Payback with a 2-kill opener for Exile5 is going to allow them to get the bomb down quite easily, to be honest. And it's just 1 player left here for Vox. Exile5 look to be springing ahead now into a significant advantage. And soon enough will be on match point as well. MoeycQ though, he won't go down without a fight. And well, it will be 15 to 10 after all.
Yeah, 15 to 10, and Vox will be forced to go for a force buy with the Deeg, CZ Scout, and this should be GG after this round.
Yeah, very terrible buy here for Vox. Exile5, are they going to go for something similar as the previous round? He looked pretty smooth, to be honest. They will actually get Destiny really fast up to Tetris here, looking for some engagements. His teammates are stuck behind the smoke, though, so he might not get immediate help if he does get into some trouble. But nice Molotov, that is perfect there. He's going to pick up a double entry because of it. Well done to Destiny here. He's going to be taking more and more damage into the CTs as he picks up his 3rd thrag, and it's going to be also Payback who's going to follow him up. So brutal, savage play at the end of this one for Exile5, and that should allow them to take this one pretty easily in the last round. So indeed, 16 to 10, and Vox putting up a fight. A lot of good individual breakouts in some of the rounds, which looked pretty bad for them on the first half specifically. But it looked like Exile5, they looked like the better team here.
Yeah, I completely agree. Vox just look kind of inconsistent in their team play, and they had these very weird strats. For example, the 5-man A push. And then the B execute with the smokes, a strat that went out of style like 6 months ago or something because it was so figured out.
Yeah,
people realize the smokes actually works against you. It's a lot better to just walk towards B and run when they see you.
Yeah, I remember actually Fnatic used to use that quite a lot a long time ago. Yeah. All right. Well, we do have, of course, a couple more matches coming up here today on FACEIT TV for FACEIT League Oceania. But guys, we will take a quick break whilst we set up the next one. So we'll see you very shortly.